Hi, welcome to Book Talk. I'm Sonia, librarian at Stickney-Forest View Public Library, and we are in the middle of our summer reading, and our summer reading theme this year is Libraries Rock. And I'm wearing my t-shirt. This stands for Stickney-Forest View Public Library District, in case you're wondering. So I'm going to talk about books that rock. I almost did memoirs that rock, but then I thought celebrity memoirs are it's hard to recommend because people are either into that celebrity or not. So, but also this book talk is just talking about the enjoyment of reading and the fun experiences of reading. So I'm going to share some of those with you today. 2 celebrity memoirs and then 1 fiction book about a girl rocker. Okay, so I'm going to start with D. Snider, Shut Up and Give Me the Mic. He is one of my favorite singers. He's actually a really good singer. You might know him from his famous song, We're Not Gonna Take It. That's like his huge claim to fame. And he was on Celebrity Apprentice a few years ago with Donald Trump. This actually reads like a novel, which is the type of memoir that I really like because you can feel the experiences, and it has this whole story arc when he's a kid, how he got into music, how he then as an adult was getting into the business, how he met his wife, their whole romance. So it was really fun to read this because, like I said, he's a great singer, great performer. He seems like a really good guy, and he's been married to his wife for like over 40-something years. So that's fun to read about. They met when she was 15, which in the book he's like, now I think, he was 21, he's like, now I think that was like so wrong because my daughter's 15 as I'm writing this. But I'm like, no, it's not, it's great because see, you're married this so long. But yeah, he talks about a lot of the rock too. And he doesn't hesitate to poke fun at himself. And he actually was a choir boy too when he was a kid, close to my heart. Love choir, kids choir. And I got to meet him, so he really does seem like a great guy. And my family and I got to meet him, and my mom worked for his show, his Christmas show, which if you ever get a chance to see his Christmas show, it's a musical that's really fun. And so I got to meet him. I'll put a picture up for you to see. See, that's me and my family, and that's Dee Snider. All right, so lots of fun. Shut Up and Give Me the Mic. And we have this available for checkout. Okay. And so what about the groupie memoirs? Well, not really. She actually, Pattie Boyd, Wonderful Tonight, George Harrison, Eric Clapton, and Me. So you've heard of her. She was married to George Harrison and Eric Clapton. And she actually was a model in her own right. That's how she met George Harrison, by modeling for A Hard Day's Night. So this was really fun, obviously, to learn how she met George Harrison and then how she got involved with Eric Clapton. She is from London, so obviously she's British. She was doing modeling back in the 60s. Very pretty, as you can see. There's some pictures here. Here's George Harrison. So I don't know if you're a Beatles fan or an Eric Clapton fan. My mom is a huge George Harrison fan, but I didn't recommend that she read this because if you idealize George Harrison so much, you might not want to read this because their relationship did go, south, and it was kind of sad. So I didn't want to disillusion my mom, so she hasn't read this yet, but I do recommend it because it's very good. It's very good story, very good. She meets a lot of celebrities, so this was a lot of fun. I don't know how I feel about Eric Clapton, big alcoholic, it seemed like. But of course he wrote that song for her, Wonderful Tonight. So she had actually, both of these guys wrote songs for her. So, good for her, right? She's pretty awesome. And she's older now, and she talks about her family a little bit at the end. But, she seems like a strong woman and very fun life, very interesting life. And this came out about 10 years ago, but still I thought it was really good, and I recommend it. And the last book, I thought I'd throw a fiction in here for variety. I Want to Be Your Joey Ramone. This is written by Stephanie Kuehnert, and she's actually from the Chicago area. So I wanted to also give a shout out to her. I really enjoyed this. This came out as an MTV book, and you can say it's a YA. I think it was kind of targeted to YA because it's about a girl, and then she starts teenage years, and then she gets bigger, grows bigger. She becomes a punk rock star. I thought it was really fun. It's a little melodramatic at some points. Her mom had left her when she was a little kid, but she's close to her father. There's a nice relationship there. She makes a lot of mistakes, but she learns from them. I thought the writing had good pace and momentum. Some critics had said, or just other readers criticizing it, said, oh, that's not how the punk scene was like. But I didn't know, and it seemed good to me. It seemed fun, and it seemed like believable. I mean, kind of like, yeah, she becomes famous, so it's kind of a fantasy maybe that the author had. But I thought it was good. So it's a few years older now, but I thought I'd talk about it because thinking of books that rock, this one really came to my mind. She talks a lot about punk rock bands in here. And so yeah, I Want to Be Your Joey Ramone by Stephanie Kuehnert. Again, we will always link our catalog below so you can see in our library system where these books are and see if you want to put hold on them or come and get them. But I hope your summer reading is going well and you're finding books that rock and your summer reading is rocking along. So thank you, and join me next time. See you later.
If you enjoyed this video, please like the video and subscribe to the Stickney-Forest View Public Library's YouTube channel. Also, like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. The Stickney-Forest View Public Library District, where great things happen.